there, this is Jennifer Vanderbeek, Imagine Artist in Residence, and today I have a card to show you that uses first, second, and third generation stamping to get more out of your ink pads. So I'm going to make this pattern background with, random phrases from a stamp set, and I also want to be sure to include a little heart, so I'm going to stamp that first before I get too far on the background and go ahead and mask it off with some repositionable paper tape. And I just have a little piece of cardstock off to the side so that I can do my first and second generation stamping and then do a third generation onto the back of the card. But I'm going to only use these two colors of ink as I'm working, and by using them in different strengths, I'm going to extend my color palette and really just be able to create a bigger impact with just two ink pads. So my background is all third generation stamping with the VersaFine layer in Pinecone. And then I'm going to stamp a first generation or full strength image in the same ink. It's going to blend, obviously, because it's the same color, but it's going to stand out so much better against that background. And then I'm going to do the opposite. I did a first generation stamp of the larger heart, and now I'm going to do a second generation stamp in the corners of this little playing card corner embellishment that I have. I just think that it's a really good way to get more out of your stamp sets and your ink. I added a simple dashed border around my completed card front, and now I'm going to do the embellishments. To play up the simple flat nature of the stamping project, I am going to add layers of cardstock and fiber to amp up the texture side of things. I'm going to start with some dark brown trim that I'll adhere with some on-point glue and just weight that down with an acrylic block. And next I'm going to put together some baker's twine and regular twine in lighter colors and just wrap it around, cross it a couple times, and secure it to the back with some plain old regular everyday tape. And then I'm going to play up where all three meet by adding a faux wax seal and a button that I've cut the shank off of. This carries on the heart motif, and it also kind of draws the eye from the upper left corner down to the lower right where our primary stamped image is. To finish off the card, I've created a layered base with cardstock and some printable burlap, and I'm putting everything together with some strips of tear it tape. I've also added a dovetailed ribbon behind the main image, and so between that and the offset layers of my background, I think it creates a really visually interesting card that is inherently simple but has a big impact. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like or a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, for more tips and inspiration, please point your browsers to imaginecrafts.com.